Welcome back. Dock workers all along the East Coast continue to strike today with other members of the International Longshoremen's Association. The pressure is building on both sides to reach an agreement and avoid significant impacts to the supply chain. NBC Connecticut's Dave Peck joining us live now from Long Wharf in New Haven. And Dave, New Haven Terminal is one of the largest ports in Connecticut, right? Yet no one is on strike there. Why is that?
Yeah, it's a good question. Well, New Haven, or really any other port in Connecticut, they don't handle cargo containers like the ports that are on strike. So it's a different group of workers. Now, as a result, the Connecticut Port Authority says they don't anticipate a direct impact on Connecticut ports, though consumers could be affected if this continues. Up and down the East Coast, dock workers now on strike at nearly 40 ports from Maine to Texas.
We're fighting for a fair contract and to protect our jobs from automation.
Bernie O'Donnell is one of thousands in the International Longshoremen's Association taking to the picket lines this week.
It's a noticeable action.
Here in Connecticut, Sally Cruz, executive director of New Haven Port Authority, says the state does not accept container cargo, so the dockhands are not part of the ILA.
Connecticut doesn't have any ports that ship containers, and so the materials are managed differently. And in fact, the primary material that comes into New Haven is petroleum products.
But experts say Connecticut residents could see a ripple effect from the slowdown at ports that handle produce or other consumer goods.
It's not a local economy, it's a regional economy. And so if you're trying to buy things from Walmart, Target, major importers, you're not worried about your local port. You're worried about New York, Newark. You're worried about Savannah and Houston. And those are really in trouble right now.
Depending on how long the strike lasts, the Connecticut Food Association says consumers could see an increase in cost or even shortage of certain food items throughout the state.
Paper towels, cleaning goods, and things of that nature are not at risk. This is really items that are coming from overseas or from South America. It's nothing where anybody's going to be impacted in the sense of going hungry, but there could be some inconvenience in terms of some of these staple items.
Now, he said that the first section or groups of foods that would likely be impacted are perishables, things like fruits, bananas, and other sort of goods like that. We'll touch more on how Connecticut residents might be impacted as well later at 6. For now, live in New Haven, Dave Peck, NBC Connecticut News.